Alright, so welcome back to SWA. So my name is Eric.
I'm Jashan.
So we have just done this session called Rebirthing BreathWork.
Yeah.
And it's a very powerful session. So in this video, I'll be just sharing with you guys like what is the feeling and how is the experience like, and how does it help us moving forward. So this is a session with Gladys. So if you are interested, we'll share with you how to contact her and how exactly Rebirthing BreathWorks looks like. So basically, it's some sort of meditative sessions to explore and learn more about yourself. So I share what is my experience first.
Awesome.
So today, it's not my first time doing it. So I did quite a few times, and this time I have set in more intention to get some questions that I have to be answered. So just like how we started SWA, so there's a lot of questions that in my mind I like to find out more. So I like to learn more about myself. So in the sessions I have in so-called intentionally put into what people say about me, about what's good about me in terms of my work, and to find out what's next for me.
So like people's label of you lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the process is quite intense. I feel a lot of emotional, physical sensation, and so much so that I let out a lot of my blockages through shouting. So this is throughout the sessions I've like uncontrolled, like it's like I
cannot control the
I
emotions,
cannot control the emotion, and it just let it out. So but after the sessions I felt very relief. So how is your feeling and sensation now?
So this one is my first time doing it, so it was totally not what I expected. I thought it's just like, okay, calm breathing.
About Zen time.
Yeah, it's quite chill one. Then I didn't expect it to be like quite an intense session where you need to kind of breathe quite fast. It's like as if I'm on the marathon, I'm running lah, so I'm like panting. I was like, okay, this is not what I was signing up for lah, right? But at the same time, I think the first day was very interesting because I do until I sleep lah. Maybe because of the jet lag. I mean not jet lag, like tiredness, all this stuff. So they didn't really experience much of the emotions that you were mentioning. But today, right, on day 3 is how we did again, and that's where I really felt some clarity because I realized that there's a lot of things there's this one major thing that I wanted to address, and I didn't address it lah previously. And then through this breath work and also a discussion with both Pauline and Gladys, right, I had more clarity over it, and that's what motivates me to do my next step, which is to address this issue and then potentially find a solution towards it.
Are you open to like share what do you find out and what is your next?
What I find out? I find out that this one I don't know whether to share.
Okay, but never mind, you give it a talk first. So maybe I just share what do I find and like what is my next lah.
Okay.
So the thing I find is like I find that myself very happy if I were to share my knowledge through telling stories. So how do I find is I draw back to a memory whereby when I was a kid, I like to read about other people's story, their biography, their success, the failure they face and how it lead to their success. I like these kind of stories that inspire, get people motivated and achieve what they want to achieve. So I like this kind of stories and I love telling stories. Yeah. And but when I was a kid, I can't remember is it P4 or P5, I was supposed to give a speech. But I did certain bad thing in school. That one is another story. That I was so-called punished for not allowed to deliver that speech lah. So I think that have blocked me to a certain extent that I'm not good. I couldn't tell a good story and stuff like that. That blocked me for what I'm doing right now. There's a lot of doubt and stuff like that. So I'm really glad that I cleared that doubt. And actually what's next is really to do this better. Tell a better story, let people know about how to be successful even though you are right now having some failure. So this is what I like to inspire other people to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I just share in broad terms what is it again?
Like what do you find out and
what do I find out?
What's next?
Yeah, so regarding the issue, right, what I found out is that I'm pushing a lot of blame on other people. So through this breathwork and so some realizations that instead of doing that, instead of blaming, I need to take responsibility over my own stuff. Like starting with some of the wordings that you put yourself, like instead of we do this, we do that, right? How about I do this, I do that. I it's all about me, right? Because I'm the one controlling my life, right?
Yeah.
So that gives me more responsibility and really to be accountable for what I do lah. And also since it's regarding a bigger issue, right? Or a big decision making, right? That's where I need to do the frontal part of the work first before I discuss again with the other party. Yeah. So that's more or less what I got out of it lah.
Okay, so this is what you experienced, and I really hope you guys can get things out of this. And then
so if you are interested in it, right, we will share the link in the below about this BreathWork that we got from Gladys itself, right? So not a recommendation to buy, sell. This is not
this is not even investment. It's investment into ourselves actually.
Yeah, it's quite insightful as well.
Alright, so that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. SWA! And see you next time. Bye bye!